Hello students, this is my topic mainly that consists of artifact sets and their uses. Now, it will again show what is the artifact. Artifacts is mainly a term that is mainly used for connection of software development largely associated with specific development methods or whatever methods you are using and processes such as project plans, business cases and risk assessments. So these all are the processes used for our artifacts. So artifacts is nothing but a connection with software development and a development of method based on process. Now to make the development of a complete software system, we are using different collection of information. For that information, we are organizing an artifact set, okay, to make a particular development and a complete software system. We are doing a collection of an organized set that is known as an artifact set. Now here it is telling about something like whatever cohesive information is there. Based on that, we are having a single entity, a set that is representing a complete aspect of the system. An artifact represents cohesive information that typically is developed and reviewed, okay, as a single entity. In any given system, we can see organization is there, project is there, or system is there. So some of these artifacts are mainly a set, some sets that are mainly necessary or they are not that much necessary. They can be trivial also or unnecessary also. So this is the main gist of your project management. This is the main topic of your project management second unit, that is a revision we are doing mainly in this particular topic. Now, here they are showing us the life cycle of software artifacts that are organized into 5 different sets that which are mainly classified or partitioned, we can say, by the language of the set. First is management, requirements, design, implementation, deployment, etc. Okay, these are the main sets actually, but these 4 and 5 sets are mainly main sets used in our artifacts. These are also used in your third units also, that these 4 phases are also used always in inception phase, engineering phase, requirement phase, design. These are all the phases used. So here we are using the set but not phases. In management, like we are using management, use this having ad hoc textual formats. Whatever textual formats are represented based on management requirements is there, organized text and models of the problem, whatever we have to organize in a particular text. Design is there, models of a particular solution space. Implementation, human readable programming language and associated source files are the main part of your implementation. And deployment is mainly used for machine process languages and associated files. So these are the points that are used for our life cycle of software artifacts. Coming on this diagram, in one more video or third video. Second and third video we will discuss upon this requirement set, design set, implementation set, deployment set. But this in this video we will discuss about, in this lecture we will discuss about requirement set and management set. So here the management set is telling about, it is capturing the artifact associated with process planning and execution, and this is mainly used to plan a particular process in a executable way. So this is the management set. These artifacts use ad hoc notations including all these things that is given here: text, graphics, whatever representation is required to capture the contracts among project personals. These are the people that are used for to develop a project, but also used for project management. Architects are developed, as we all know. Architect, we have to make some architect of any house or like that, or any project. For that we are using a project person. So this is the management done based on project. We are having developers, testers, marketers, administrators. These are all the people that are combination used for project personas. And again we are using among stakeholders. Stakeholders, again, these are the business persons. These are known as stakeholders. Again, these are using funding authority, user, software project manager. Whatever software work you are doing, for that a manager is there. In that way we will just use a stakeholder person that is managing a particular process and an organization an organization manager is used, and between project personnel and stakeholders. So these are all defining us difference between project personnel and stakeholders. These two are the main part of a management set. Going to other part, we will see some artifacts are also used, also part, or we can say included in this set, are work breakdown structure. Again, work breakdown structure we are having main part is this the third unit part, work breakdown structure. So it is divided into particular structures of breakdown is done in a work, or dividing in a different structure. So here again it is telling about the same thing, the activity breakdown or financial tracking mechanism, or we can say decomposing project plan into different tasks. Okay, we are just having some project plans, we have to divide it into different parts. That is a work breakdown structure. The business case, these are also having cost, schedule, profit expectations, release specifications, scope, plan, objectives for release baselines. Again, we are having the software development plan, that is having a process and project process instance, the release descriptions. These are all the part of your artifacts, that is a main part of the management set. Now again we are having some more points, as status assessments and software change orders, that is the descriptions of discrete, again some changes used, the deployment documents, cutover plan, training courses that are used, and the environment, which is also using both the process hardware and software tools. Okay, process automation and documentation are also part of your environment. So these are the management set properties of artifacts. So going ahead, we can say management set artifacts are also evaluated, assessed, and measured through a combination of the following. These are the 3 points given here. Relevant stakeholder review. Stakeholder already I told is a business person that is used for, but with the help of project manager, a stakeholder can do their work properly. Analysis of changes between the current version of the artifact and previous versions. These are the changes used. And the milestone demonstrations. Whatever milestone we are using, based on that we are having some demo of that balance among all the artifacts, different artifacts. Okay, and also particular the accuracy of the business case and vision artifacts. Whatever business case problems we are having and vision artifacts. These are all defined in a management set artifacts. So after that we will go on the engineering sets, that is again having these that is a management set that is already defining the different artifacts based on stakeholder. Different artifact sets, we are having again the second engineering set. The engineering set is having again 4 points, that I already told. We will discuss today requirement set, and in other lecture we'll discuss on remaining sets. Engineering set consists of the requirement set, design set, implementation set, and the deployment set. So these are the 4 type of sets that are used for engineering sets, that are the main part of an engineering set. Okay, so here we are discussing only about the requirement set. Requirement artifacts are the main part that are evaluated, accessed, and measured through combination of the following. These are the points given here. These are using release specification of the management set, analysis of consistency between the vision and the requirement model. Whatever vision we are having for the project, we can just analyze it, and in that requirement model we can just see the consistency of that project. Then remaining points are here: mapping against the design, implementation, and deployment sets to evaluate the consistency and completeness, and the semantic balance between information in the different sets. So we are creating one balance between all the information in different sets to just map them based on design, implementation, and deployment. Again, we are having analysis of changes between current version, whatever current version we are getting for that project, and the requirement artifacts of previous version. Previous version, again rework is done, whatever points we have to avoid or delete for that trend. And finally, subject review of other dimensions based on quality. So these are the parts, the main parts of your artifacts management and requirement sets. So Thank you, everybody.